Hello and welcome back to the Georgia Coast Homes YouTube channel. My name is Nicole Moore, and today we're going to be doing a video, get to know your Savannah, Georgia realtor. So it's going to be a special live video about basically getting to know me. So I hope you guys are prepared. I'm going to take a drink of water real quick because you guys know on live videos, I just need water. Okay. This video is going to be a mix of real estate and also just some information about myself so that, you know, we have a lot of clients. Whoever's watching right now, you may be watching our videos and you see the information that we put out, but you're like, who the heck are these people? Like, I want to know more information about this person that I'm working with. So that's kind of what we're doing today, just kind of a little get to know you. So my first thing that I wanted to talk about is how did I get into real estate, which of course deals with real estate. So actually, ironically, my husband and I lived in upstate New York. So we lived near the Canadian border, like 30 minutes away. No, I'm not from New York. I'll actually get to that in a little bit. But my husband was stationed there. He was previously in the military. So we actually found Karin on YouTube. Surprise! We found Karin on YouTube and we were looking to purchase a house. And it was our first time ever purchasing a house. So we had no idea what the heck we were doing. And we contacted Karin, and it was just basically it from there in regards to finding a house. So we did end up finding the most amazing house where we live at now, and we're super thankful for that. But on top of that, I had already previously considered a career in real estate. So when we got here, we had lunch with Karin one day, and I was just like, I would love to pick your brain about real estate. There's some things that I really don't like about it that I wanted to kind of get your take on, which I'll explain a little bit further. Some old school real estate ways involve cold calling, going up to people that you don't know at all, talking to them, trying to get like leads that turn into clients. And it was like, well, why don't you join my team? And I was like, let's do it. So I started the real estate license process. And by the way, I had two very, very young children at that time, and I got it done super quickly. I tested for my state license, and it was basically it from there. So I am the first team member that ever joined the Georgia Coast Homes team. And actually, I've been a team member since it was actually named that. So it wasn't even a team when I joined. So I've been with the team for quite a while now. And it's just been like every year that I've been a part of this team, it's just been so much growth and so amazing. So I'm so thankful for the opportunity. And that's basically my story of how I got into real estate. So I wrote a list of things about myself, like weirdo, but the other thing that I wanted to talk about was I actually have a bachelor's degree in health administration, which has nothing to do with real estate at all. I will say the only thing that my college degree really helped me with is that it was basically a business degree with a few health courses at the end. So I did learn a lot about business etiquette in regards to being a real estate agent and how to handle, conversations, emails, all that stuff. So that did come in handy in regards to my degree. So the next thing I wanted to talk about, whenever people get on the phone with me, they're like, Nicole, you don't sound like you're from Georgia. And you are correct. I am not from Georgia. I actually, don't judge me. My husband, he makes fun of me all the time for this, but I most of the time tell people that I don't really have a specific place that I call home or that I'm from. The reason being, and this is really how I relate to a lot of people, my father was in the military. So military has literally been my whole entire life in regards to being a child and then a teenager and then an adult. So my father was in the military before I was even born. So I was born in Wheatland, Wyoming, very tiny, tiny place in Wyoming. I never lived there. After I was born in Wheatland, Wyoming. We went to Montana. I've lived in England, Guam, South Dakota. We lived in Tampa, Florida. Then we moved to Cheyenne, Wyoming, which is where I went to high school for 2 years. Then we went to Fort Walton Beach, Florida, which is where I finished high school. And then I went to Tallahassee for college, then Boca Raton for college, then Alabama, then New York, and then Georgia. So I have been a lot of places, and I feel like when I get on the phone with some of you, I can really relate to, oh, I've lived there before. I've lived in that area before. I've lived in that type of climate before. I know exactly how you feel in regards to moving. I can even relate to some of you in regards to your children and your fears about them starting over again. That was literally my life, my whole entire life, having to start over every 2 to 3 years, making new friends, adapting, and then starting over again. I'm so sorry for those messages. Starting over again. So I completely understand in regards to relating to a lot of you that way. So that is basically why I tell people, like, I don't really feel like I'm from somewhere, because I never lived somewhere long enough that it really created who I am. It's really a combination of places that I've lived and that I've been that have really created who I am. So I will tell you that we are planning to settle in Georgia, though. So this will be interesting for me on a personal note, because I've never lived anywhere for a very long time. So this is something new for us that we're doing. And I'm hoping I don't get an itch to move again, because I would really love for my children to grow up somewhere and have that, something that I never had growing up. So I'm also going to tell you guys some fun facts about me. So I have 2 children right now. I have a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old who's going to be 5 soon. And we also have number 3 on the way. So I wanted to show you guys a little picture of our 3rd one. You could see him. So I'm doing about 5 weeks with him. So I have 2 children, a 3rd on the way. And then I have been, this is also a fun fact, I've been with my husband since we were 13. So about 17 years now, when we've been married for 7 years. So I always like to share that story, because I don't hear it very often. So it's kind of unique to share. Another thing, we are currently a foster family. We got approved to be a foster family at the beginning of 2021, and we actually started the process in 2019. So just wanted to share that with you guys too, that we do open our home to other children that are in need, and we have really enjoyed doing that. The last things are just going to be really fun things, so just stick with me, okay? My favorite book right now is Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. I think I said her name right, and if I didn't, don't judge me, okay? My favorite movie, which either you'll love me or hate me for this, is Step Brothers. I think that movie is hilarious. And another fun fact about me, I played college rugby for a short time when I lived in Tallahassee, which was super fun and kind of gives you a little glimpse of just what I like to do in regards to sports. And yeah, it was a fun time. So that is basically a get to know me, get to know your Savannah, Georgia realtor. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some more insight to the type of people that you're working with, and that, you know, we really, really do value you watching our YouTube channel, you contacting us for help. We really do value that, and we don't take that lightly. Sorry, my kids are going everywhere. But we appreciate you guys so much. And thank you so much for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful week. And I hope you had a great 4th of July. Bye, guys.